What's up, guys? It's your boy, Jackson here, along with my co-host, Holden. We're Blam Death Cakes, and boy, do I have a brand new movie pitch for you here. First one in a long time, so you know it's got to be good, because I've had it just in there
brewing and
stewing for all that time. So don't be
not like you just came up with it the other day.
Yeah, or that I just wrote one paragraph and decided that the rest of the time I'm gonna wing it. So guys, get your hopes up, because this is going to be the best thing that you've ever seen.
Now, we have come up with a lot of pitches. Some of them have been great. But this is going to be for a new movie that's coming out this weekend.
Yep, we finally got it synchronized with the rest of the world. This is a pitch for a sequel to the Beauty and the Beast movie that's just come out.
All right, so it's going to be for the new one that's just come out. It's not like it's a reboot or a reimagining. Or
whatever. This could be a sequel. I mean, there's going to be some things that, I'm going to change because, I'll be honest, I haven't seen the new one. but yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's close enough to that last one.
Yeah. All right, whatever. But this is your own take. This is the Jackson Copeland sequel. Yeah,
this is the Jackson Copeland sequel, Beauty and the Beast 2. I forgot to come up with a cool name.
We'll come up with it at the end.
Beastier.
Beauty and the Beastier.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast again. Okay, so it starts out, we've got, everyone loves Emma Watson.
Mm-hmm. Hermione.
Yeah, Hermione. Is that her name? Is that Emma Watson or Emma Stone or Emma Roberts or Emma Thompson? Or it's too many Emmas. Hollywood, you've got too many Emmas.
Too many Emmas. Too many Emmas that you all love.
But we got Emma Watson, and she's hanging around. She's Beauty. The Beast is turned back into Legion or whatever. I assume by the end of this movie. So they're living happily ever after. But what happens is the king of a far off land, hears tales of Emma Watson's beauty, I guess, and decides to kidnap her. So he brings he's got all these knights come in, they break into the palace, and they kidnap her. And, Dan Stevens is like, get away from my woman, and tries to lunge at him. But he remembers that he's like, oh, crap, I'm not a beast anymore. I'm just a weak, skinny man. So he gets his ass beat.
Yeah, see, if maybe she had went with Gaston might have been able, he could have maybe protected her a bit. But, he turns back into a scrawny, skinny Dan Stevens.
Yeah, so he's back to being Dan Stevens. So, he gets his ass beat, and then, she gets kidnapped and taken away to this, far off land. So he's sitting there in his, palace, and he's, sad that, he got, that his girlfriend got kidnapped and everything.
Yeah, it's like Superman 2 syndrome.
Yeah, it's exactly like Superman 2.
He lost his beastness, and now he's kind of like, oh, I've got to find my beast again so I can go get my girlfriend.
And that's exactly what he does. He goes off with Luminaire and Clockberg, or whatever the dude's name was, the candle and the clock.
I don't remember what happened at the end of Beauty and the Beast. But weren't they people?
Yeah, they turned into people, so they're people now.
Okay, so
and they'll be played by the
people who they are, or are they people?
I don't know who's playing them in the movie.
I think it's like Ian McKellen and Emma Thompson.
Well, I'm Clocksworth is going to be Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold. Okay, we're going to step down, or a few 5 or 6 steps.
Luminaire is going to be the guy that played Leon the Professional.
Oh, Jean Reno?
Whatever. Janet Reno.
Janet Reno. Leon the Professional. Yeah,
he's going to be the,
He's going to be which one?
The lamp guy.
Oh, the lamp. Is it Candles?
Candles. Candle, lamp, whatever. Same thing. So they're gonna embark on a journey to find that original gypsy woman who cursed him to become the Beast, to make him a beast again.
And she's like, "Why? Obviously, you must have learned your lesson."
Yeah, you learned your lesson. You fell in love, and
he's
then
like, "But
he explains that he's like, I need the strength of the Beast again." So all four of them go back to the castle. She turns him to the Beast again, and then it's just like a badass action scene where he comes in and he's just beating the shit out of knights. The gypsy woman is like cursing people.
Oh, so she comes and helps.
Yeah, because she's so moved by the story. Obviously, she believed in love. So she was so moved by the story that she was like, I'm going to come help you kick some ass.
He just is like, well, obviously I met a woman and, she taught me how to be a nice guy and stuff like that and all of this. And she's like, oh, I believe, your story has moved me. So now I'm going to show off my witchy powers.
Yeah, she's going to, curse some guys with some witchy powers. Leon the Professional is going to be like, pew, pew, pew. Tom Arnold's going to be back in a van, like,
You've only got so much time because I was a clock.
Much time. Yeah, so it's going to, come down to this, badass show off.
And the Beast, is it going to be like hard R? It's like,
we're going to
because the Beast looks pretty like creepy in the new one. I mean, he's got like horns and stuff like that. He's like going to be stabbing people with
it's going to be like a kind of like a medieval John Wick at the end. You know that scene where John Wick is just going through the nightclub, just like killing everybody. Yeah. That's what it's going to be like.
Okay.
But with the beast and a gypsy woman.
And the Professional, and he's got a gun.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't have a gun. What's a Beauty and the Beast version of a gun?
I don't know. I mean, I guess he could have a sword. Because, like, the Beast could, like, just be, like, clawing people in half and stuff like that.
Well, maybe since he was a candle, he's got a sword, but the gypsy woman lights it on fire. So he's got, like, a flaming sword. Yeah, that'd be real badass. And then, at the end, he's like, hey, I saved you. And after the action scene.
And she's like, oh, my God, you truly are a beast. And he's like, no. Or it ends on a happy note.
I'd rather it end on a happy note. That'd be kind of twisted to do all this. And then she's like, you monster! You killed all those people! They were all innocent. That guy had a mortgage and that guy had a kid.
A mortgage? He didn't pay all of his taxes yet.
Yeah, he's still got to pay his taxes. I know all of these guys. No, but they fall in love, they kiss. The gypsy woman turns him back into Dan Stevens. And then they live happily forever after, finally.
Finally. And it's kind of like, it's more of a, we killed Gaston or he fell off a cliff or whatever in the first one. But this time, if you try to come get Belle, I'm going to go back into beast mode.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, Beauty and the Beast, beast mode.
Beast mode. Oh, yeah, there we go. Beauty and the Beast 2, beast mode. Yeah, and it's a straight up action movie. We get John Wick to direct it, the character.
The fictional character.
The fictional character, John Wick, is going to direct it. And, it's going to be real cool. Badass.
Who's gonna play the prince, the bad guy?
The bad guy? Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy?
Yeah. Because I think Tom Hardy, because we'll
have
him
do the Bane voice.
We'll get into, like, Bane shape. So that, he can have kind of like a face-off with the Beast at the end. So he's a little, little bit more formidable. Oh, wait, twist. You find out at the very end that the evil king guy can also turn into a beast.
Just out of nowhere.
He can turn into an evil beast. And the gypsy one was like, oh, shit, I forgot. I cursed him, too.
I'm going around cursing too many people.
I really got to get a hold on this cursing thing. So then we have a beast-on-beast fight. And then, the Beast, kills him, throws him off of a cliff or something. Disney style.
Yeah, it's still a Disney movie. We forgot, it's a Disney movie.
It's a Disney movie, so he does just throw the bad guy off a cliff.
Yeah,
he's like, no!
Or the bad guy's like, I'll kill you, Beast! And then he, like, slips on a rock and falls off a cliff.
Exactly.
But then he lands on, like, a sharp rock, and the sharp rock's protruding from his stomach.
It's going to be pretty violent, because we still have John Wick, the character, directing it, so it's going to be a hard R.
Okay, cool.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, that was Beauty and the Beast 2, Beast Mode. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Would you go see that movie? I would.
Yeah, I probably would. Well, does it still have music? Like...
I think they will have music. They'll have some original songs, but instead of like whoever they got to do it.
The classic.
We're gonna bring in like the band Disturbed, and they're gonna do the score.
So like hard metal music.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like as they're going through the castle, just tearing people apart and stabbing people with their horns and stuff. Yeah. So there's gonna be some music, gonna be some classics. So okay. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Baby, baby! That's my new catchphrase.
Okay. Have a good day.
Blam! Death cakes.